Shakia.
Got the knowledge, y'all.
Hi you guys, my name is Guru Shakia and welcome to my channel. Today we are discussing telepathy. Now telepathy is one of my favorite topics because I'm very telepathic myself, and where you're going to notice a bunch of telepathy happening in your everyday life is in your family arena, those who you are closest with. Now telepathy is a form of mind-to-mind communication. It is communication nonetheless. It's just not the communication we're used to, where we speak and we hear with our physical ears. Instead, it is a form of communication that happens through brain waves and energy. And basically you can picture a radio station, how they have that, where you can tune into these energy waves that you can't see, but nonetheless there's sound and noise traveling through it. And instead of coming to your physical ears though, it's coming to your mind's eye or your mind. Now a lot of people for centuries have been wondering if telepathy really exists, and I'm here to tell you that it does. But don't take my word for it. Of course, I'm going to show you how you can figure it out yourself. Now, telepathy happens actually on a regular basis more than we think, and there's actually people who believe that there was a point in time where human beings spoke only through telepathy before we learned how to use words. Now, telepathy is something as simple as thinking of someone and them calling you shortly after, or thinking or having an idea that someone's going to stop by and they do. It's because we are getting energy imprints from people on a daily basis, and it's not very hard to believe, because once you figure out that we are all connected and we're all one, we are one energy source, you will start to figure out that you can tap into any energy, anyone's mind, any human being, any living thing's energy, and receive messages on a daily basis. You just have to be open and receptive and aware to this energy. Now, knowing that, you can intentionally be telepathic, and some people are naturally telepathic. You'll get this from psychics and empaths. Basically, how you can practice being intentionally telepathic is by becoming aware of your telepathic abilities, which you do that by gaining knowledge and insight. I learned about my telepathic abilities and my gifts by researching and reading a lot about it. You also have to pay attention to how often your telepathy works. This is like, you have to become a lot more self-aware. You do this by meditating, reading books on your ego, reading books into the universal laws, reading books to delve into yourself and your characteristics. Basically what this will do, mostly meditation, will give you space to understand your feelings, what isn't yours and what is not yours. And that's why meditation is such a big part on all psychic gifts, is because it will give you the ability to step outside of your feelings and emotions, which you need to differentiate channeling from your guides, to differentiate what's telepathy or not. So I would recommend meditating at least 15 minutes every day, and this is going to give you clarity. Now, when telepathy happens, let's say you always notice when your mom is going to call you. Now, in order to create stronger telepathy, you have to acknowledge when it happens and be aware and receptive to it, and trusting of it. Once you become trusting of it, you can create stronger bonds, and you know that, oh, this is happening for a reason. Nothing is ever a coincidence. Like for example, let's say you have a big aura field around you, which everyone does. Now, a lot of telepathy is just energy imprints, meaning you can think of someone you haven't thought of in years, and you think of them for some reason. It's because they most likely thought of you. Like, nothing's ever a coincidence. So a lot of telepathy is just energy reading, which is what I do on a daily basis as a psychic medium. Basically, you can read people, because especially if let's say you're out somewhere and you look at someone because they're looking at you, it's because that energy is pulling you, and that's a form of telepathy or energy reading. Now, all of this is possible because we are connected, but that's a form of telepathy. It's anytime you see telepathy happening, you just have to realize, you have to be aware of it. You have to train yourself to be aware of these instances so that you can understand what it is and to make it stronger and just realizing it makes it stronger, and you become more receptive to it. Basically, that is it, you guys. That is telepathy and how you become more telepathic. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and peace.